We are, I don't know, 2 weeks away. Does that sound about right? Maybe 16 days, but we're right there. We're on the precipice. So we've got a little in football today, college football edition. David. God, I'm so glad we still use this music. Real music.
So I'm going to
Still going to be different, though, hearing it for the Big Ten.
Yeah, you're right.
Please don't
right.
start.
Right.
I'm not ready for this.
So I'm going to get to 11 bets that you should consider in college football this season. But first, let me give you some news real quick. Michigan just announced they will not be selling beer at the stadium this year.
Just don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, by the time you'd go up and get one, it's going to cost you 40 minutes realistically.
Yeah, the only reason why I like this is so that people stop shotgunning the last 12 beers because they don't want to throw them away. So they come into the stadium stupid drunk. And yeah, I don't
that's
like
fair.
that.
Again, it's just never been something.
But yeah, the whole you got to have beer in the stadium. Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't matter. And by the way, it ain't like the money's going towards getting better players. Just more stuff for the school to pocket.
I got something for you, Mr. SEC fan.
Wait, that's him.
Well, you like traveling to the different places.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So you can now go to Toomer's Corner because they have 2 trees there that can now officially be rolled with toilet paper. Why? Because we all know that one of the trees was poisoned and died back in 2013. They had to remove it. So they planted 2 new trees. One caught on fire. The other one got burned up. They had to take the trees out, rehabilitate them, now they have put them back.
What they should do is roll their coach in toilet paper because he's a real piece of.
So, yes, the trees can now, fans can now go down there and throw toilet paper.
That's
at
great.
Toomer's Corner. So the next time you're down there, Mike.
Hugh Freeze,
bring
good guy.
So let's go through some of these bets that you can make ahead of the college football season.
Yes.
Let's start with some totals, some win totals here. It says to go with the under 9 wins for Notre Dame. The reason why they're saying that, it says, yes, while they have incoming transfer Sam Hartman, they lost Tommy Rees, the offensive coordinator. They lost their tight end, and they have home dates against Ohio State, USC, and then they go on the road to Clemson. And they said, don't forget about Louisville and Pittsburgh on their schedule. Under 9 wins.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways, Marcus Freeman is rebuilding this thing. He's changing how he wants it to be done. They don't have the weapons. That was their problem last year. Now, look, Hartman will help them. But I think it's going to be next year you'll start to see Marcus Freeman get this thing going. What? What did I do wrong now?
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just thinking of the creepy story about Hartman's mother and how she's making jewelry out of his bone that he had taken out.
Yeah, it's rib.
Yeah. He had a rib bone removed, and the mother kept the bone and is going to make some jewelry out of it.
Is this Prince or Sam Hartman?
Sam Hartman.
Okay. Didn't Prince do that? Or what musician did that allegedly? They took a rib out. No, hold on a minute. I'm not crazy. That was an MTV story.
Oh, it was Marilyn Manson.
Okay. Prince, Marilyn Manson, all the same.
Not even close.
Oh, whatever. They both stink. Next
bet. Alabama Crimson Tide under 10.5 wins.
And under 9.5, I take it. This is the year Nick Saban stinks. They don't have a quarterback. Milrine sucks. That the Notre Dame reject, whatever his name is, Bobby Buchner, he's terrible. They don't have first-round draft picks at wide receiver. No. And guess what? Last year, if you watched Alabama, you know they were a hell of a lot closer to 7-5 than they were 12-0.
They were.
They were not
but
legitimate.
I would go over, David, because I think that this is the year that Nick Saban goes back to his roots. This is almost like one of those Rocky montage things where, yep, I've gotten a little too Hollywood. We've done too much stuff. We got to go back to playing Bama football the way that I want Bama football to be played. I think he finds ways to win. I will go over.
Okay, this next one we don't have to spend a lot of time on. You kind of mentioned this yesterday, Mike, but it is Stanford under 3 wins. Someone says they take that one.
Here's what I would tell you. It's an entirely new staff. They're going to run the spread, the air raid, the whole bit. They can't use the transfer portal, yet players can leave in the portal. It's a bit of a disaster.
Oh, because they're academic university.
Yeah,
so they can't
I actually talk. You know what? We did this a lot on Cash the Ticket. We did our Pac-12 preview that'll be out tomorrow. I have an opinion on that, but I'm saving it.
3.5, David?
Just 3.
Oh, just 3. Because they got Sacramento State and they got Colorado. Those are 2 wins. Wow.
It's tough in the streets.
It is.
It is tough in the streets.
You know what? No, it's college football. Upsets will happen. I will go over the 3.
So I'm going to leave this one just for you, Rico. If you want to hear Mike's opinion on this next one, listen to Cash the Ticket. This one is conference long shot would be Oregon State.
I'll just give you the damn opinion. Go Beavers!
This man was searching Oregon State helmets. Legitimately.
Absolutely.
Oregon State to win the Pac-12?
To win the Pac-12. They're plus 1,100.
They got the best offensive line west of the Mississippi. DJ Uiagalelei needed a change of scenery. They're going to hammer the football. He's a Brahmer bull with it. They got 2 really good running backs in Martinez and Fenwick. And Jonathan Smith does not lose at home. They bring all their big games damn near to Corvallis. Over 8.5. Win the Pac-12 plus 1,200. Let's get it.
No.
Beaver ball. Turnover chainsaw.
No, I think the Pac-12 will cannibalize itself, but
just like they did in conference realignment.
Every year.
Now, I do think that Oregon State will have the ultimate chip on their shoulder because no one wanted them.
That's right.
No one picked up the phone and said, do you want to join?
Much like, look, you know how Michigan's designed to beat Ohio State? Oregon State's designed to beat those finesse teams. They line up and hammer the football. And there's very few teams in the Pac-12 that'll be able to stop that.
Well, you do get Washington's going to be there the game before. Then the final game is at Oregon.
Yeah,
but
the Civil War.
Yeah.
That'll be guaranteed rain and fog for that game.
And it looks like they don't play USC this year. But I still don't think they win the Pac-12.
America's Beavers. Go ahead.
And then let's touch on some Heisman Trophy odds for these guys. I'm going to name the 3 guys they mentioned here. Cabe Klubnik, Clemson's quarterback at plus 1,400. Carson Beck, Georgia's quarterback, plus 1,600.
No.
And DJ Uiagalelei, I think I always say that wrong, plus 6,000. Oregon State Beavers quarterback.
That's right.
Well,
no,
if he does, look, here's the thing. If that's the case, then DJ would win the Heisman if they win the Pac-12 because the sad reality is this conference is going away and they probably have the best QBs in college football.
Yep.
This is the one year you want to stay up late and watch Pac-12 after dark.
Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, DJU, anyone Chip Kelly plays. Maybe it's local product Dante Moore. Yeah. They have the offenses at the top of this conference this year.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's all going away.
So, yeah, if you like scoring, it'd almost be Big 12-esque.
Yes.
Then the final one I'm going to mention here is, well, they say Texas is back. Texas wins the Big 12 plus 100 over 9.5 wins.
That is a mortal lock. Texas is so back.
Says every year.
Now,
every Texas fan. Every
Quinn Ewers cut his mullet. He's serious about life now.
Mm-hmm.
We're in.
Okay.
Texas is back.
Please.
Listen,
his first incomplete pass, and all of a sudden you're going to hear, we won Arch. We won Arch.
Who's beating them in the Big 12? Oklahoma stinks. Brent Venables is terrible.
It doesn't matter. They will find a way to trip over themselves because they're Texas.
They're loaded. They're loaded.
They may be loaded, Mike.
This is the year Texas gets it right.
They were loaded last year.
Texas, Big 12, Haj Badilla. Texas to make the playoffs plus 900.
When they get back from Alabama,
they'll beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Okay, how about that? Happening.
Straight up,
yeah,
just a straight up bet.
Alabama, I'm telling, unless this kid from Notre Dame, Buchner, or somehow if Milrine identifies how to throw a football, they don't have a quarterback.
Right, and that's why I say I think Saban will go back to the old ways of Alabama. When Alabama wasn't quarterback, they stunk, but they always won. Right.
Week of the game, we'll place a bet.
Okay. That is your
Texas
college football
is back.
Blitz.